People think big success comes from big actions, but sometimes the biggest changes come from the smallest habits. This is the story of a young man named Daniel, a boy who wanted a better life but didn't know where to start. Daniel was 24, living in a small shared apartment, waking up late every day. His room was always messy. His goals were always for tomorrow, and his dreams were slowly fading into excuses. He wanted to improve his life, but he never had the discipline to stay consistent. He would start reading a book, then stop, start exercising, then quit, start a new skill, then abandon it after a few days. Every night, he told himself, "From tomorrow, I will change." But tomorrow always becomes today. Inside, Daniel felt small, lost, tired, and ashamed that he couldn't stay committed to anything. One evening, as he sat outside his building feeling frustrated, his elderly neighbor, Mr. Ethan, walked by. He looked at Daniel and said softly, "You look heavy. What's on your mind?" Daniel sighed. "Sir, I want to change my life, but I keep failing. I don't know how to stay disciplined." Mr. Ethan smiled gently. Discipline," he said. "It's not about doing big things. It's about doing small things every day." Daniel frowned. "But small things don't change anything." The old man shook his head. "That's where you are wrong, my boy. A great tree grows from a tiny seed. A strong body starts with one push-up. A wise mind begins with one page." He pointed to Daniel's chest. "What you do every day shapes who you become, not the things you do once in a while." Then he added, "If you want a big life, start with small habits." Those words entered Daniel's heart like warm sunlight. The next morning, Daniel didn't try to change everything. He started small, very small. He made his bed when he woke up. He drank a glass of water. He read one page of a book. He did 5 push-ups. He learned one new English word. He cleaned one corner of his room. It took him only 15 minutes, but for the first time in a long while, he felt proud of himself. The next day, he repeated it, and the next day, and the next. Not perfect, but consistent. Some days he was tired. Some days he wanted to quit, but he remembered Mr. Ethan's words. Small habits, big life. Weeks passed. Daniel slowly became stronger, calmer, more focused, more confident. His room looked cleaner. His mornings felt lighter. His mind felt organized. His dreams felt possible again. People noticed the change. His friends asked, "Daniel, what are you doing differently?" He smiled. "Just small things every day." After 3 months, Daniel received an incredible opportunity. An international personal development organization announced a global youth leadership challenge, recognizing young adults who showed discipline, perseverance, and growth. Winners would get mentorship, a paid trip to attend a global summit, and exposure to life-changing networks. Daniel hesitated at first. He thought, "Who am I to compete with so many talented people?" But he remembered every small habit he had built. Every day he showed up for himself. He applied. He was selected as one of the finalists. And the day of the presentation arrived. Standing in front of an international panel and hundreds of participants online, Daniel shared his journey. How he met with a mentor who encouraged him to work on his daily habits even if it's 15 minutes daily. How he then started with 1 page a day. How he did 5 push-ups daily. How tiny, consistent habits changed his life. How he went from feeling stuck and hopeless to disciplined and confident just by maintaining daily habits. By the end, the panel and global audience applauded. He had earned a full scholarship to attend the global summit, mentorship with world leaders, and recognition as a disciplined achiever. An opportunity that could transform his entire future. Daniel's eyes scanned the virtual crowd. His friends cheered from the chat. His mentor, Mr. Ethan, stood watching proudly. For the first time, Daniel realized discipline didn't just change him. It opened doors he never thought possible. The moral of this story is that big change doesn't come from huge actions. It comes from small daily habits, repeated consistently. Start with one small step. Read a few pages, do a few push-ups, or wake up a little earlier. Over time, these tiny actions can transform your life. If this inspired you, subscribe, hit the bell, and like the video to get more motivational stories, life lessons, and English learning through storytelling.